Hello everybody, I'm Karen and welcome to the Traveling Lotus Flower. Today we are at Wayside Park and we are traveling again, so we're camping this weekend, and I wanted to bring to you a beginner video. It's slow movement and really great for people with maybe some back issues or limited mobility, maybe fibromyalgia, things that would limit you from being able to move. This class is geared more for you so that you can include some gentle movement in your day. Take things kind of slow and be sure to tune in and listen to your body. I offer poses, but nothing's ever required. So if it's something that's not accessible to you, maybe take child's pose or mountain pose standing at the top of the mat and pick back up where you feel comfortable. So today we're going to start at the top of the mat in mountain pose. And I did, if you have a couple of blocks, go ahead and grab those and have those ready. They'll make things a little more accessible to you as far as bringing the ground up. So we'll start here with our feet hip distance apart, wiggling the toes, grounding down through the earth, creating a good strong foundation. Coming up, the knees are slightly bent, drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. The head is level, chin's level, and we're just standing here tuning into our breath. Not trying to control the breath. Your eyes can be open or closed. Now we are going to start a breath pattern here that we're going to follow throughout the entire practice. And that's going to be, we're going to inhale for the count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5. So I'll cue you starting here. So we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold here and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the breath pattern we're going to follow with each pose. So we'll inhale the arms up, 2, 3, 4, 5, touching the hands, and exhale the hands to heart, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale the hands up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking the hold of the right wrist, exhale over to the left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding here, keeping that breath pattern. One more inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 3, 4, 5. And inhale back up to center. And exhale, hands to heart, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking hold of the left wrist, drawing those shoulders away from the ears and down the spine. Exhale over to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep pulling that arm back in line with the ear. One last breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale back up to center. Reaching up through those fingertips. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale the hands up. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the palms. Looking up at the sky, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale the hands up, and exhale, hands to heart. We're going to open that heart, so inhale the hands out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Clasping the hands, drawing the shoulders down the back. Inhaling a big inhale up through, pulling that heart out. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking stargazer, so joining the index fingers, pointing down at the ground. Maybe doing a little slight back bend here and looking up at the sky. Continuing to breathe here. And inhale the crown of the head back up. 2, 3. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to fold here, but I want you to and we'll inhale the hands up and then slowly come down. We're coming down slow, so if you have any dizziness, take your time coming down using your blocks. And we're going to hold here with our knees bent for just a couple of breaths, keeping that same breath pattern. Allowing the body to adjust, being in a forward fold. Two more breaths here. So we're moving to Warrior One. So if you have your blocks, grab those. If not, bringing your hands down to the mat. We're going to step the left foot back for a runner's lunge. So we're setting up the foundation for Warrior One. So line up the knee over the ankle on the right side. Again, breathe in here. So for Warrior One, you're going to spin that back heel down. Your left foot is at a 45-degree angle. The legs are parallel, so you should be able to look back and see your back foot. It's not intersecting the front one. And we're going to slowly come up. Again, taking your time. Placing the hands on the knees. Moving to Virabhadrasana, Warrior One. So you can be here. Slowly making your way. You're wanting to line the shoulders and the hips. Checking in with that knee. Making sure that it's in line with the ankle. You have a long line of energy running out the back leg. Now you can be here. You can bring your hands to heart. Or you can bring your hands all the way up. You pick which is comfortable for you. I'm going to choose hands at the heart. And we're still breathing here with that same 5-count breath pattern. Two more breaths. With your next inhale, slowly bring your hands back down to your blocks or to the mat. Stepping back a little bit, coming back to that runner's lunge. And we're going to step that left foot back right. So stepping back up to we're in a forward fold. Knees are slightly bent. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen in the spine, and exhale, fold. We're going to slowly roll up to standing. Again, if you have any dizziness, take your time. So slowly coming up with the inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stepping back out to a mountain pose here. Giving yourself time to be adjusted back to standing. 2 breaths. And inhale the arms up. And we're slowly coming back down, 2, 3, 4, 5 to that forward fold. Taking your time, knees bent. So we're moving to the other side. So step that right foot back for a runner's lunge. Lining up that knee and ankle on the left foot. Move into warrior 1. Spin that back heel down. You may have to step the foot up to adjust your stance. Again, the right foot's at a 45-degree angle. And we'll inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to the knees. Adjusting to get your shoulders in line with the hips. Knee over the ankle, or maybe behind the ankle. You just don't want it to completely go past the ankle. And again, pick your hand placement on the knee, at the heart, or fully extended. And we're breathing here. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath. On your next inhale, slowly come down. Moving back to that runner's lunge, coming up on the ball of the back foot. On your next inhale, we're going to step that right foot up to meet the left. And you're in a forward fold with the knees slightly bent. 2 breaths here. We're slowly going to come down to a seated. So inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold, bending those knees, and making your way down to a seated position. We're moving to Dandasana. So straightening the legs out in front of you, flexing those feet. Blocks can be wherever is comfortable for you. So inhale, we'll sit up nice and tall and straight. So inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, fold to wherever is comfortable for you. Place using your blocks to place your arms on. And again, keeping that same breath pattern, 5 count inhale and 5 count exhale. Three more breaths here. Last inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling the hands up, moving your blocks over to the side. We're moving to Gomukhasana, so we're going to take the right leg and cross the right knee and line it up with the left knee, flexing both feet. And we'll inhale up here and exhale. Walk the hands slowly out, taking a little fold here. You should feel a nice long stretch down the back of that left leg. Check in with your breathing, making sure you're not holding your breath. Two more breaths here. Inhale the hands up. Now we're going to take a small twist. So there's various different options that you can take. So you can put your foot on the outside of your knee and be here, sit up nice and tall and straight. You can put your foot on the right side of your knee and be here. You could take tree pose, so just allowing your foot to be wherever is comfortable here. So you pick. I'm going with on the outside of the left knee, sitting up nice and tall and straight, wrapping that arm around the knee. Inhale that right hand up and over behind, pushing up so you're sitting up nice and tall and straight. And again, following the same breath. Inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. Two more breaths. With your next inhale, slowly come around, bend the knee, and kind of give the legs a little shake. And we're moving to the other side, so crossing that left knee, lining it up with the right, flexing both feet. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall and straight, and walk the hands slowly out, just till you start to feel a little bit of a stretch. Two more breaths. Inhale, walking the hands back up. Again, we're going to take that twist, so find the spot that's comfortable for you. Foot on the right side of the right knee, the left side, or even tree on the mat. Flex that right foot, wrap that arm around the left leg. Inhale up and over, pushing up so you sit up nice and tall and straight. And we're breathing here. Two more breaths. With your next inhale, come back to center. Release the left leg, give the legs a little shake. We're moving to butterfly, so bring both feet together. And you can have them at different spots. They can be out further, closer in, whatever's comfortable for you. If you need to place your blocks under your knees for support, you can do that. But we're taking our hands and grabbing the feet and kind of going to push the outer edge of the feet together and open them up like a book. So you're opening up. Your shoulders are drawing down the spine away from the ears. You're sitting up nice and tall and straight with a big inhale here. And exhale, just slowly start to fold. You're wanting to keep your back straight and the neck and head in alignment. So you're not wanting to round over. So keep everything, and pulling with the arms and the feet allows you to do that. And we're just slowly, with big inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with the exhale, see if you can release just a little deeper. 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more breaths. With your next inhale, slowly come back up. Remove your blocks if you have them under your knees. And we're going to make our way to child's pose at the back of the mat. So coming around, coming down onto the knees. Here your knees can be wide or together. You choose what's comfortable for you. Walking the hands out, bringing the forehead down to the mat. And again, following that really nice deep breath pattern. Here in child's pose, you should feel a good stretch across the back from the lower back. Maybe walking the fingers out a little further. Allowing the shoulders to stretch. Pushing the hips towards the heels. Being here, if you have lower back pain, maybe kind of visualize the breath. You're breathing that big breath into the lower back. And with the exhale, you're releasing the tension there, creating space. We're here for 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to raise the head, look between the hands, and inhale up for that modified plank. So if your knees are wide, bring them back in under the hips, roll forward. You want your shoulders over the wrist, or if it's a little too much strain on the wrist, you can push back and have the shoulders slightly behind the wrist. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Keeping that belly pulled in, everything pulled in tight. Now we're lowering down, so keeping those elbows pulled in. We'll lower all the way to the belly, dropping the toes, placing all 10 toes on the toes. So bringing the elbows under the shoulders, hands out in front, and slightly pulling the fingertips, pulling that heart through. The shoulders are rolled down, away from the ears. The gaze is slightly in front of the fingers. We're holding here for about 3 more breaths. Your next inhale, we're going to push back to Vajrasana. So we're pushing back, sitting on our heels. So your feet, you can have your toes tucked under like this, or you can have your toes not. I'm going to choose not. So we're sitting here. We're just going to take some big, nice inhales. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down through center. Big inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. So sitting here, we're going to come down onto either side, right or left. We're making our way down onto our backs. Grabbing a block as you come down if you have it. And we're going to take leg up the wall. So if you don't have a block, you can place your fist right under the hip bones, which will give you enough tilt. Place it on its lowest setting, here right under the sacrum or the base of the tailbone. And inhale the knees up and exhale the legs up. Legs. It's good if your legs are tired, if your feet are sore, ankles swollen. Leg up the wall has so many wonderful qualities that helps your body. And we're just breathing here. You can kind of return back to just your natural breath here. So not trying to control it. Palms are facing up, the arms are out to the side. Next inhale, bring those knees, hug them into the chest, and drop the feet to the mat, lifting the hips if you have your block. Removing the block, lowering one vertebrae at a time all the way down, allowing the legs to stretch out, the feet to splay open where we're facing up. Take a nice big inhale and open the mouth and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Releasing all the stagnant energy that we stirred up today. And take rest here in Shavasana. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana as long as you have time for today. If you are ready to close off your class, slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, deepening your breath, bringing yourself back to the present. Maybe stretching the hands out over the head, reaching from the fingertips to the toes. And then slowly rolling from one side or the other to a fetal position. And then make your way up to a seated, easy seat. We will close off class by taking a big inhale up, gathering prana. Inhale, hold, spread the arms, and exhale, hands to heart. Thank you for allowing me to join in your yoga practice today. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.